Hi, welcome to XPPen 6 Weeks Animator Incubation. In this lesson, I'm gonna show you how to do slow in and slow out in Cartoon Animator. You're gonna be able to do something like this. A really smooth head turn, really organic. The normal way to do it is with linear transition, where she moves like a robot. Let me show you. This is the normal way. You just have it move from one side to another, but it looks robotic. It doesn't look good. So I'm going to teach you how to do it really smoothly, and you achieve that by just applying the slow in and slow out principle. She has to start accelerating her head and then decelerating when she's getting to the other side fast. And that's the normal way. Record yourself and do this. Look from one side to the other, and you don't do it like this. Right? All our movements have slow in and slow out. That's what makes it organic. So let's apply it. It's really easy. Let's do it. If you want to follow along, just open the exercise that says head turn timing start. That is going to have this character ready for animation. If I play, nothing happens. Now let me open the timeline. I'm showing the timeline right there. And you can see that this sequence is 60 frames long. If you start a new project, you can change that by just clicking on the settings and making sure the total frames are 60. Okay, and then this character was just imported from here, from the characters, and is this red character. All right, so let's get it started. I'm going to go to frame 1, and then with the character selected, I just click on face. All right, now I have the facial clip right here. Okay, now here's what I'm going to do. In the keyboard, I'm gonna press Ctrl K, which is in Mac is Command K, and then I get the face key editor. Another way to get the face key editor is by going to the side toolbar and click on where it says face key editor. There you go. And now what I'm going to do, I'm going to have this below this line because I want to be able to rotate the head. In frame 1, I'm going to take this direction and then move it all the way to this side of the screen. That's it. Now I go to frame 21 and then move her to the other side. That's it. Really easy. Now with that, we have a very robotic animation. I don't like that. And one thing that you're going to learn if you ever take this course, the Animator Survival Kit, I recommend that DVD set. But one thing that it's really natural for us when we look from one side to another is that we blink in the middle. I actually did it unconsciously. You can just go a little bit back a couple of seconds. When you go from one side to the other, you blink in the middle and then you look to the next part, right? So that's natural. That's what I'm going to do here before I do anything else. So let me show you how to do the blinking. She has her head right in the middle in that part. So for now, I'm going to forget about the head rotation and I'm going to focus on the sprite animation of the eyes. So let me close the face key editor by clicking on close, and then I'm going to open the sprites right here. You can also press letter S, and I have the sprites right here. Let me click on this eye. Very good. Now sometimes you click on any part of the face and then you just can select the eye. So the blinking is going to start around here. So this is frame 10. Actually, the perfect middle is right there. I'm going to have her blink right there, and it's going to be, let's try this. And then click on the other eye, and then eye close, right there. Now, that's the exact center. But I want her to close, let me explain in the board. So I have this point, right? These 2 points. And then she has where she's looking exactly in the middle to the center, that I want her to blink from here to here. In other words, I want her to have her eyes closed from here to here. That's gonna be like 1, 2, and then 3 frames, and then 1, 2, 3 frames. Okay, so let me do that. It's really, really simple. Just go to, okay, in here I'm going to press the back arrow, 1, 2, 3. From there is going to have her eyes closed, and then 1, 2, 3. She's now going to have them open. Both eyes. I need both eyes open. And then in here, both eyes closed. It's only closing one eye. There you go. And now I can delete this one in the middle. Let me play it. Yes, now she's blinking perfectly. And now I'm going to select this other frame in the middle and then delete it. We don't want frames that are not really doing anything. So right now we have this head turn a little bit more natural. Okay, now the other thing we want to do is to just have the head turn to be really, really smooth, right? So for that, we're going to do the slow in and slow out. I'm going to just close the sprite editor and then press Ctrl K to bring the face key editor. And then find exactly where she is in the middle, which is on frame 11. I'm going to double click there and look at this. This is going to be super easy. Let me explain in the board. This is super, super easy. And when you do this in regular speed, you do it like in 1 minute. I'm taking more time to explain just so you know what happens. Okay, so we have 2 keyframes, right? From one side to the other. All we have to do is find the one in the middle, right? And then we're going to take a frame from here, the very next frame, which is like this, and then she turns just a little bit, and take this frame and then move it to the middle of these 2, right? So that's basically what we're gonna do to change the timing. Let me show you. It's really easy. Look, I just go to frame 1, and then I take frame 2, I double click to create a keyframe there, and then click and drag and put it in the middle. Really easy. Look at that. Now it's slowing down. Can you see? Now we need to smooth things up a little bit more. All I do is, again, take the next key, and then all I did was double click, and then click and drag and move it 1 frame forward. Now I go, this is the one that I put. All I do is take the next one right here, double click, and move it 1 more. There you go. Now look at this. It's looking really smooth. Can you see how this accelerates? And now all I do is do the same, but not from here. This is the technique you use for slow in, and then we need to do slow out when she is slowing down when she gets to this position. So we do the same. We take the out position and then take 1 frame before, double click to add a keyframe, take that keyframe and put it in the middle. Really nice. Now again, I go to the second to last, then double click, click and drag and put it right there. I do the same in here. Take this one that I created in the middle, then the very next one, double click, click and drag 1 frame more. There you go. Look at that. Now it's going to be really smooth. I love it. Can you see? That is really, really, really. And she's blinking everything. Now this looks really smooth. All we need to do is take those frames and repeat this process for this part. Okay, so this is very easy. All I do is double click on frame 30 and then double click on frame 50. Doing that extends this clip. Can you see? Now it's extended all the way to frame 50. And I'm gonna do the same. On frame 50, I'm going to take this and bring it to the other side. And oh, of course, I could just copy and paste, but this is way faster. Just double click and then double click, click and drag, put it in the middle, double click, and then click and drag, double click. Oops, not that one. I messed up. Double click, put it right, one more. And then the slow out. Double click, put it in the middle, and then double click, put it in the middle of those two. Double click here, put it there. There you go. Super fast. You see, I take more time explaining it than doing it. So again, I'm going to start blinking from here. Let me press S to bring the sprites, and then take this eye and blink. No, eye close right there. Then this one, and also blink. And then I move, let me scroll up to this other layer, and then she's going to be opening her eyes. I click on the other eye and then open. There you go. Now let's play it. All right. Now I'm going to do a zoom in to finish up with this. I just hold Alt and then both clicks to zoom in, and we are done. Look at this. Really, really natural and smooth and organic. Okay. So that's it for this lesson. Super easy, right? Okay. Keep applying this and you're gonna get really organic animations in Cartoon Animator. And manipulating the keyframes is so easy. Okay. See you in the next lesson.